All right, welcome into Monday morning. Hopefully y'all had a great weekend. The market's open, and let's go ahead and just get started trading because what else is there to do? Okay, so first things I want to do, I want to start a routine in the morning. I think this routine will help me in the future. So the first things you want to do, make sure all your lock settings are good. I have mine locked out so I can't change them impulsively. And from there, let's go ahead and start breaking down some market analysis, see where we're at, see what we're going to be looking for. Right off the bat, we had sold off overnight. I'm going to switch to TradingView to take a look. All right, on TradingView, again, we're still in that big old range, doing nothing. On the Nasdaq, no continuation to the upside or the downside. Just kind of stuck right in the middle of all that. Check out the ES. ES, virtually the same. Looking at an hourly time frame, we're still sideways price action. Let's look at gold. Gold is somewhat of the same, where we've been moving sideways, but overall we have been trending down with gold for the larger time frame. So I'd say while we wait, there needs to be decisions made on gold for me to want to take a gold trade. Let's look at crude. Crude, sideways and down. Looking at the hourly. RTY, somewhat sideways. The YM is the most directional of all of them. Up and to the right, so maybe we look for opportunity on the YM today instead of trying to spin our wheels on the NQ. So let's drill down on, I'm going to drill down on the YM right now. I want to see something here. So we have this liquidity above. We ran this internal liquidity here from these relative equal highs. We have that liquidity down below right there. That's 30-minute. Let's look at the 15-minute for opportunity. 15 minutes closing this fair value gap at the upper end of the range. We'll want to look for a pullback into this general area right here for a long, if that's what the market wants to give us. The YM has room to the upside. So maybe I'll be looking at the YM today, I think. Take a quick scalp on the YM just to see what this looks like. Actually, I think I put on a little too much size, so let me try and get out of some of this. And right off the bat, I'm going to get stopped, aren't I? A little too impulsive. There's trade one for the day. Unfortunately stopped immediately, pretty much. It's a tick away from my stop. Gonna need some serious momentum shift here, or momentum behind this to get me out of the hole, which is unfortunate. Should have waited for a better opportunity. If I can get out for scratch and wait for a better opportunity, I will. But it's not likely. Gonna want to see what happens here. This is originally around the area I probably should have taken that first stab. Now, may have gotten stopped out regardless if I tried to get in here, but we're gonna want to see what happens. I don't really know, you know, I don't trade the YM too much, so I'm not super familiar with what's gonna happen in this area. But market's only been open for 10 minutes. Kind of want to just sit on my hands, especially coming off of that last trade. Don't want to rush anything. Just kind of checking out what's going on, waiting for something to set itself up. Currently, not enjoying it too much. Looks like the NQ might set up a breakout to the upside, but I think I'm gonna look at the YM today, maybe even the ES. We'll see. All right, YM has retraced almost that entire move on its leg up this morning, and we're just maybe we'll get a retrace of that move into more selling, where we have some relative equal lows that we could take out down here. NQ is basically barcoding, so glad I'm not there. Does look like the YM has more direction behind it, but I'm not sure where it's going to go from here, though. That is the problem. Directionally on the hourly, it's tried to take out all-time highs, failed to do so, turned around hard from that area. Now we're back inside this consolidation range, so I guess that was a manipulation. So for distribution to the downside, I guess. Just gotta find a good entry. Oh. Have any news coming up? Doesn't look too bad, but let me go ahead and just quickly log in there so that we can get a better perspective on that. Okay, so we got ISM services at 9. That's about it. We had PMI at 8:45 just now. Or wait, is this even right? Or is this from last week? I need to refresh. PMI, final actual. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, essentially what I'm looking for right now is I want to see us push back into the 5-minute fair value gap right up here that formed on the YM for a short. Until we do that, I want to kind of sit on my hands. At least maybe get short around VWAP. That's what I'm thinking. And from there, I would have my stop probably above the high of day. But if we move quickly up, obviously I'll get out before then. I don't want to waste my full stop on something like that. But that's what I'm looking for right now on the YM. If we're going to have some downside, definitely want to capitalize on where it could be. I mean, looking at the line, we are kind of flat in general. NQ has just been chopping in a quite large range. Looks like it's been chopping down to, I mean, it took out the lows from the overnight. No, that's not even the overnight lows. So it's basically chopping in the range from about 3 a.m. until open, which is I don't know, 160 point range, chopping in the last 20 minutes since open. YM is chopping as well now. Sometimes you just gotta wait until 9. I'm generally taking trades before 9 a.m. or at least the first 30 minutes before New York Open. It's generally a cluster. Okay, I'm starting to see something that I would like to happen here. We're just gonna have to wait and see. Well, looks like the YM's moving without me, which is sad. Well, isn't that just nice? Looks like it did run those relative equal lows there. So that's good. Making a little bit of a V-shaped recovery. As we push up, I'm going to be looking for that right now. Sometimes you just gotta wait for the perfect opportunity, and sometimes you don't get it. NQ moving up pretty decently now. I am continuing the sell. Oh, I hate it whenever price moves in the direction I was thinking and I'm not in it. It's just pure unadulterated sadness, and I guess there's nothing I can do about it. All right, are we going to see a V-shaped recovery on the YM? Looks like we ran any stops that may have been down there. I like it. So we just inversed that 1 minute fair value gap, trade back into it. I'm gonna go ahead and take a long here. Move my stop right below that. Keep it tight, and I will have my target at least back up that high a day. Maybe I got in a little too early ahead of that news candle, or ahead of news, but we'll see what happens. Looks like the likelihood of getting stopped is pretty high. I mean, the trend is your friend, right? Don't trade against it. Unless you want to get hurt. We'll see. Maybe we'll get lucky here, guys. Maybe we'll make tons and tons of dollars off of this little trade. More than anything, it's about being disciplined, taking your shots, and if it doesn't work out, maybe it will next time. I do believe it's going to run me, though, just with how the morning feels like it's going. All right, there's 9 o'clock. Is it going to run me? Don't do it. Let's see what happens here. So far, not great, but not the worst. So, hopefully. I think if this trade doesn't work out, I should probably call it a day. Simply because, you know, I'm not reading the market right. I'm getting myself into trouble. I'm just in a spend cycle. Get out while I'm ahead. Also, I'm not feeling great this morning, so got to keep that in mind. Looking a little better. Closer we get back to my entry, the happier I am. And hopefully, you know, we start making a move back up to VWAP or something similar. That would be awesome sauce. I would enjoy that tremendously. And, you know, we wouldn't have to stop streaming and call it a day. So there's that too. It's going to do it just to spite me, isn't it? Take out that quick low and then turn around. I mean, that's what I would do. You know, it's an obvious area. I think a lot of people look for this type of trade setup. And then, sure enough, have it turn around on it right after the trade doesn't work out the way they wanted to. But they've ran it twice already. So, we'll see. I mean, a retest of the volume weighted moving average, which is right around my fill, would be nice. There we go. It's about to take me out. And we'll call it a day there if it does. Ain't no point in wasting your life on trades that don't want to be your friends. Should move it just below this, so okay. And I'm out. Well, there you have it, folks. That's Monday morning trading for you. Until next time, this is Bear Makes Money, respecting his rules and calling it a day. Until next time, adios.